So we do a lot, and I'll say we spend a lot, to try to improve our skin. Those skincare routines can get complicated. So we say don't waste your time with things that won't really make a difference. Master Esthetician Lisa Richards, known as the Skin Boss, is here to debunk a few myths surrounding skincare. Great to see you.
Great to see
How do these myths even get started if they're myths?
Well, people just get ideas based on logic, but they have no science behind them. They don't understand the science.
So get rid of your own ideas, people,
Yes,
and listen to the Skin Boss. She's going to tell us. I'll throw out an idea, and then I'll give you my best vote. And I consider myself, I'm not in an overconfident position here, but I consider myself fairly educated on this topic. Over the years, I've learned, but some of these even threw me. I haven't cheated, but I looked at
they're tricky.
The statement, and I've been thinking, how would Lisa want me to answer? So we'll see how I do. First of all, you can open your pores with steam, and you can close with cold water. This is one of those I really paused on and thought about, and I'm going to say true, because don't we open a facial with steam, and don't we try to close our hair cuticles with cold water in the shower? Does that add up?
Yeah, it's false.
False.
Because we do use steam in facials. It softens things, it can activate certain ingredients, but heat, cold, our pores do not open and close.
They don't?
The heat they can look smaller because of vasoconstriction, so it looks tighter, but pores are not opening and closing. We can't change pore size. It's not a respiratory system of the skin.
It's not a thing?
No.
Oh my
so
gosh.
your temperature in that is not going to change.
Oh my gosh, I'm off to a bad start. Okay, tanning is bad for acne. Okay, now I know tanning is bad, period. But in terms of acne, if you were just to put me under the acne microscope, I would say tanning is bad for acne. I would say false, because doesn't it help clear it up?
It does not help clear it up. And I'll tell you specifically why, because tanning is pro-inflammatory. You are causing inflammation in the skin.
Okay.
And acne is an inflammatory disorder. So among other issues, that is the biggest one.
I used to have a friend in junior high school. Her name was Kristen. I loved her dearly. I love her dearly. And she would tell her dad she was going to a skin appointment when she was actually going to the tanning bed. So I'll share the blame with her on my bad answer on that one. But anyway, okay, good to know. You should not use retinol on a sunny day. This is true.
False.
False?
Yes, because
I am failing miserably, and I'm trying hard.
That is super common. People think skip the retinol when it's sunny or on vacation.
Okay.
But in fact, so first you should have sun protection. But retinol helps repair damage. So if you were, worst case scenario, to get a little bit of oxidative stress from the sun, any sun damage, retinol helps repair.
So if my skin gets a little red, if I use retinol and I go in the sun, doesn't it activate a little bit?
If you were to have a burn, you might sensitize it, but it signals more repair processes. So it's wear your sunscreen and continue using retinol consistently.
Did I say I was fairly knowledgeable? Because I know nothing.
You are
apparently,
still
I know nothing. Wearing sunscreen blocks vitamin D production. Now, I think the key word there is production. I'm going to say false.
That is,
phew.
You are correct.
Thank you.
False. Yeah, studies show that you can wear sunscreen and it does not lower your vitamin D levels.
So I'm still getting the good intake of the sun?
Yeah, you can get it. It has to come through the UVB rays. There are other sources of it, but you can get it through the eyes is more important.
Oh, okay.
Fingernails, there's other areas, so you can be sun protected and still synthesize vitamin D aside from supplementing with it.
Yes. Yes, I learned a lot in these short couple minutes, and I'm going to
great.
gather myself, pull myself together, and we're going to come back for part 2 where I hope to redeem. We're not done yet. Lisa's saved the best for last. More skincare myths with Lisa right after the break. I'm here again with Lisa Richards, and she's got a few more questions to quiz me on regarding skincare. I over-postured in the last conversation. I'm here to redeem myself in a more humble way. These are interesting myths, though, because they're myths that we've come to believe and accept.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Master Esthetician Lisa Richards setting us straight. Here's the next one. Oily skin can feel dry. I think this is probably true.
Yeah, it's true, because it can feel dry because oily skin is prone to dehydration still.
Okay.
And so that is the water content that can be from humidity in the air. So like in Utah, when we're lacking humidity, most skins feel dry, even if you're oily. They just think they have dry skin, but it's really oily. It just feels dry.
It's oily. So if you're working with a client, Lisa, that has oily, that's breaking out, but her skin's dry, what do you?
That is so common.
Is it?
Yes, we have to. That's one factor we have to correct first, is the skin being hydrated. It's a very fundamental aspect of skin health.
Okay, hydration. All right, next statement, potential myth, you can get plenty of vitamin C through your diet. I'd say true.
Okay, false. Vitamin C is really essential for the skin.
Okay.
But like any nutrient you get through the diet, only trace amounts at best are going to make it through the skin. They are distributed everywhere else first.
Oh,
skin's last. So what we're wanting for the skin, you're not going to get it through diet. Healthy diet helps the skin.
Okay.
But when you need those vitamins and minerals for the skin function specifically, you need them in topical application is much more effective.
So are most, if not all of your clients on some sort of a vitamin D?
Yes, vitamin C serum.
A serum.
Yeah, or an antioxidant at least, but a vitamin C serum is a core product.
Okay, coconut oil is a good alternative to traditional moisturizers. To that I say false.
You're right.
Thank you.
False.
High five.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll end on this one. Using a skincare mini fridge helps preserve products longer. A skincare mini fridge helps preserve products longer. I would say true.
False.
False?
Yeah, well, it just makes the products colder, and the products are specifically formulated to last or be stable at room temperature. So most people like a fridge because it can feel soothing if it's colder,
nice.
but it does not really extend the longevity, and you want to be careful because extreme temperatures, heat or cold, are bad for the product.
So you sort of roll your eyes at these cute skincare fridges.
Yeah, because it's just a fun thing, but not very useful.
Would feel good. I can see where, does it calm inflation at all if it's colder?
Yeah,
it
cold
can.
does, yeah.
Okay, all right. Lisa, thank you so much. We turn to
Thank
you as our
you.
all-knowing expert for good reason. For good reason, where can we get more from you or make an appointment?
On Instagram, I'm at skin.boss, and our website, skinboss.care. We have the scheduling, lots of information we're always sharing, and myths and more.
And a lot of fun new treatments, right?
Yes.
Available and out there, and I always learn so much from your Instagram. Thank you so much. You can go to our website, studio5.ksl.com, for a link to her website and also to review any of the information, interviews, or conversations that you see here on the show. We hope it's a great go-to resource for you after the show airs.